a lot of stuff to talk about. You know what's underwhelming? What's underwhelming is Liverpool are looking at potentially trying to get Alexander Isak, and we're out here looking to get Sesko. It really pisses me off that we're looking to go get Sesko now. I don't know how good Sesko could be in 2 years' time. Maybe Sesko is one of the best players in the world in 2 years' time. But honestly, I don't have time for players from 2 years from now. Do we really have time? As a football club who's been so close to winning the last couple of years and have just fallen short, do we have the time to say, you know what, we have another year and that we can wait another year, that we can go again next season? I don't think so. Personally, I would go pull the trigger now. Personally, I would go and get a Gyokeres. I would try to get Gyokeres first. I would even try maybe for an Osimhen, but that's his wage demands are too high. But reports today are that there's been an update on Sesko. The update on Sesko is very simple. Arsenal have reached an agreement with Sesko on personal terms. Now, we've reached agreements with many players on personal terms, and those players have never signed in the past. So we'll see what happens. But reports are that Arsenal have signaled that they will make an offer for the player in the coming days with RB Leipzig's expectations, which could be around 100 to 80 million euros. Personally, for me, I don't know why we're doing this. And the reason why I say that is because I don't know if Sesko is ready to make a big difference at Arsenal. And the mentality is the main question I have. Mentality questions is the question that I have. And I seen a post and it really, really got me worried because it was questioning his mentality. It was Clive from the Arsenal Vision podcast, and he was speaking about the mentality at the top level. I found the video. Let me play it for you guys because this video right here is one of the main reasons why I'm concerned about Arsenal signing Sesko. Listen to this.
A little while ago, so it was hot news then, but it's not so hot today, so I'll share it with people. So I heard something. It did concern me actually, and that when I spoke to Sesko, he was unsure about if he could usurp Havertz in that role. Right?
Sesko was unsure if he could usurp Kai Havertz in the role as striker. This was last summer when we were linked to Sesko. He was not sure if he could take Havertz's if he could take Havertz's spot in the team. And this is the man who we believe is going to be the number one striker going forward. Excuse me? Honestly, this has me concerned. Next.
So I thought, come on, man. It's going to happen over time. But don't worry about it. You're young, right? You're 21, 22. You should be grabbing opportunity. And you know, one of my lines, Elliot, is you should want to come in and want to rip the shirt off his back. You know, have that mentality. When they approached Gyokeres, his mentality was, I want the 9 shirt.
That's what I want to hear. I want somebody to come in and be like, I want that number 9 shirt. I want that number 9 shirt. I want to be your top goal scorer. I want the penalties. I want the free kicks. I want all the pressure on my chest. That's what I want. But when I hear stuff like, I'm not sure if I can take Havertz's spot, it really makes me worried. Are we going to be signing the right guy? Are we signing someone with the right mentality to get us where we need to go? And this is why I wanted to play this video for you guys, because one guy is showing the mentality that he wants the number 9 shirt. The other guy is showing the mentality that he's worried. I think mentality is a big thing at the top level. You need to have some level of confidence that you can go and make a difference, or else you're going to have that doubt and lack of self-belief that will make you just a little bit less prepared for all the scenarios you can be in. It will have you attempting less of what you're fully capable of. It will not make you play at your best capabilities, because all the top players have a level of confidence and a little bit, just maybe even a level of irrationality when it comes to things that they attempt throughout a game, which Sesko might attempt some crazy things, but he just doesn't look like he has a confidence at this moment in time to be a top elite player yet. And maybe he can change, but this worries me.
I want to come and show everybody. At this level, the difference is mental.
And he points out the difference is mentality at this level. And I fully agree. That right there is one of the main reasons why I would rather sign Gyokeres over Sesko. But now let's continue with Sesko, because Sesko's agent is talking a madness. Sesko's agent is talking a madness. What is Sesko's agent even talking about? Man came out and started waffling. And today I was just like, yo, what is this guy on about? Basically, he came out with a report saying, just in about 6 hours ago, Sesko's agent, look at this. Man sounds like he's talking like he's from a movie. He's saying, we have a clear plan. We never force or blackmail Leipzig. We do things the right way or don't do them. Sesko will leave for a special club and project, Sesko's agent. So right now, he is just saying shots fired at Gyokeres, shots fired at other players in the past who've either blackmailed their club or tried to force their way out. Because the agent is saying, we're never going to do that. We're going to do things the right way. Rainbows and butterflies and cupcakes. This is how we do things. Either you want us at the perfect location or it's not going to happen. Personally, for me, I don't give a shit what you do as long as we sign the right player. If his agent is saying, oh, we're not going to force the move, we're not going to try to make things easier for the club that's going to buy him, either you want to purchase us for the price that they want or not. Well, do you guys know that Sesko's agent has a 10% sell-on clause? Do you guys know that I've researched that Sesko's agent makes 10% from the sale of Sesko? So he's a liar. He's a liar. He's benefiting financially, getting 10% of whatever fee that Leipzig get. That's why Leipzig are increasing the price. If he wants Leipzig to make the price lower, he can do that by just taking out his 10% sell-on clause and let the player make his move. But he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. So at this moment in time, Sesko's agent, let me go show you guys the evidence. Sesko's agent, 10%. So, okay, here we go. Let me show you guys. Sesko's agent has a sell-on clause, and this is why people are like, he's talking about all these other things, but Sesko's agent has a vested interest to get the most money possible because he obviously gets more money from that. He doesn't care how much the club that Sesko goes to pays. That's the reality. He does not care. If he cared, he could then maybe take less of a percentage of the Sesko deal, but he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. Let me try to find this. Because Sesko's agent having, I'm pretty sure every agent gets a percentage of something, but this, for him to get a percentage of sale, so his agent, what do you call it? Let me go and see where I can find this. Sesko's release clause. Yeah, Sesko has a flexible release clause. It says his agent confirms the deal and says that he wants to stay. Honestly, I'm struggling to find where I seen this, but once I find it, I'll show you guys. In the meanwhile, though, I'll tell you guys that I don't know if Sesko's agent is doing the best here, because both Sesko's agent and Gyokeres' agent had deals written in paper had verbal agreements sorted with their respective clubs, but neither of them ended up getting the deals done. So it is a very much of a question. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go and find the agent news. When I do that, when I do find that, I'm gonna show you guys. But in the meanwhile, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and leave a comment down below what you thought of that video you just watched.